Introduction to Public Speaking.
Introduction to Public Speaking. We have split this chapter into 3 subtitles.
History of Public Speaking. Some famous leaders, orators. Popular topics.
The first known work on the subject, that is public speaking, was written 2,500 years ago in ancient Greece. The common fear is called glossophobia, that is, stage fright. In public speaking, there are 5 basic elements, often expressed as who is saying what to whom, using what medium, and with what effects. Let us go ahead with the second subtitle, that is, some leaders or orators. Now that we know the origin of public speaking, let me show you some famous leaders' speeches.
If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible, who still wonders if the dream of our founders is alive in our time, who still questions the power of our democracy, tonight is your answer. And false starts. There are many who won't agree with every decision or policy I make as president. And we know the government can't solve every problem. But I will always be honest with you about the challenges we face. I will listen to you, especially when we disagree. And above all, I will ask you to join in the work of remaking this nation the only way it's been done in America for 221 years. Block by block, brick by brick, calloused hand by calloused hand. What began 21 months ago in the depths of winter cannot end on this autumn night. This victory alone is not the change we seek. It is only the chance for us to make that change. And those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
I'm sure you like these public speakers. Isn't it true about this quotation?
To be a person is to have a story to tell. By Isaac Dynson.
You must have realized that good orators must be able to change the emotions of their listeners for the betterment of the nation, not just inform them. Let us find out whose favorite public speaker in the conversation that follows.
Hi again.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
So who is your favorite speaker?
That's tough to answer.
I'm sure you have a favorite.
Well, my all-time favorite is Subhash Chandra Bose.
That's strange. What about Gandhi, Nehru and Tagore?
To my mind, Subhash Chandra Bose spoke out his heart and mind without any fear.
Yes, that also helped the nation get freedom. True indeed. As it is, even I haven't heard any controversies about him either.
That's precisely what I like about him.
A fearless public speaker with a passion to awaken India.
I guess spontaneous speakers can become great public speakers.
Sure, the art of public speaking lies in speaking spontaneously.
What topic do you want to discuss now?
Hey, all set to become a public speaker, correct?
Do you doubt my ability?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, chill. Let's have a break.
The most recent example that comes to mind is the President of the United States of America, Barack Obama. Now, he's the most admired speaker. Let us move to the third subtitle, Popular Topics.
Hi friends, I would be talking to you about movies and their impact on society. Films definitely have a great impact on society. It is the most interesting form of entertainment that helps us to reach out to the masses and to spread awareness. Being a favorite of the young generation, it definitely has the power to sway the youth of today. Being an advanced form of literature, it transforms the finer details of a story into a visual medium that appeals to our heart and senses. Films can have educative value, they can have social relevance. Now let us just discuss a few categories of cinema that filmmakers adhere to in today's world. First, of course, we have the masala movies or the commercial films that don't really have a subject to boast of. You go to the theatre, enjoy yourself, think about nothing, have your popcorn, share a laugh, and come back feeling refreshed. You can just face on the challenges of life anew with renewed vigor. They don't really have any subject to boast of, as I said. Now they can be mindless comedies, drama, conflicts, errors that usually get solved by the end of the story. Filmmakers like Priyadarshan and David Dhawan often make such movies. Then, of course, we have the literary films or the films inspired from literature. Films like Gajgamini or Meenakshi, A Tale of Cities, two cities. Now, what would you say about that? They don't really have a subject to boast of, They're just adaptations from literature. Now, the filmmaker himself has described his movie as a painting on a canvas. Seriously. Now, these films can have educative value, They are mostly translations of great texts of literature like Shakespearean tragedies or comedies. Then, of course, we have films that have social relevance. Madhur Bhandarkar's movies like Traffic Signal, Chandni Bar, Fashion, they have social relevance in the sense that they depict a serious problem of society. So you can call them satires, to speak of. So they depict certain problems and turmoils of society, or you can say certain strata of society that the other people are ignorant of. So what happens is, when you see this on screen before your eyes, you have a shock, you get a shock after that. So that is the kind of effect it has on you. Then, of course, we can talk about the films bordering on violence or obscenity. Now, these make for adult themes, adultery, infidelity, bomb blasts, rape, and whatnot. Definitely they make for raunchy gossip, I understand that. But other than that, they may have a negative impact on the minds of people, especially the youngsters, because they are vulnerable to speak of. Now, whatever they see on screen, now if they end up translating that in their day-to-day life, you can just imagine, life just gets complicated after that. So, films can have both a negative and a positive impact on the minds of youngsters and people in general. So, it just depends on how you as an individual react to what you're seeing on screen. That's about it. Thank you so much.
If you're looking for a popular public speaking topic for an upcoming speech, you can never go wrong if you talk about the latest topic. People generally feel comfortable with the hot topics. Let me highlight some of the popular public speaking topics for you.
Popular topics: climate change, global warming, gas prices, alternative fuels, politics, presidential campaign, obesity, Olympics, sex education, IPL or elections, global recession.
Remember, the public speaking topics list could go on and on forever. Giving a speech is all about the 3 mentioned points below.
Relating to the audience. Using appropriate language. Making points, arguments that are reasonable and have reliable sources to back them up.
That third point is an extremely important one. If you try to push your opinions on people without much evidence, they are bound to lose interest and respect in you immediately.
Bear in mind, people don't always behave nicely towards people that make unreasonable arguments or outlandish statements.